Hello and welcome back to a little recipe inspiration. Today I want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel that is really the inspiration for this recipe. I'm making a couple of small changes, but really the credit should go to Spain on a Fork, his YouTube channel. A lot of great recipes on there. His version is a chickpea and broccoli skillet. I'm actually going to use some cannelloni beans, and I'm making just a couple other changes because I had again things that I had on hand. I'm going to be adding in some mushrooms to it also, but so what I'm starting with is some finely minced onion in some olive oil, starting to soften that up, fry that up, and I'm going to add some minced garlic. And a tip again that he shares is typically I will do the onions first for maybe like 3 or 4 minutes and then add in the garlic. What he does is right from the start to add it in, but the key is with garlic is you don't want it to burn. So once this heat starts to come up a little bit, I'm going to be just continuing to stir it as it sautés. The other thing I'm going to go ahead and add in is some smoked paprika. It's kind of cool because I actually just ordered some Spanish paprika. I'm going to say that's about a teaspoon or less if you know me well enough. I don't measure. I'm going to put in a little bit of cumin. Just a little bit, that can definitely overpower. Then I have some Himalayan salt, just whatever, any kind of sea salt you want to do. And then I'm going to do some freshly ground pepper. So as these are sauteing, it's going to start to build up that flavor. Mix it around in the olive oil. I'm going to add just a little more olive oil to the pan too. So I've just sauteed onion and garlic for a few minutes with the spices. Now I've just added in the mushrooms just for like 1 or 2 minutes, just to kind of fry them up, get them all infused with the sauce too. And then what I'm going to be doing is adding in the broccoli, the tomatoes, and a little bit of veggie broth, and I'll cover that up and let it kind of steam cook for about 5 minutes. So now I have added the broccoli to the pan. I actually stirred it around a little bit just so it could get all the flavors on it, and then I've added, I'm going to say about a cup of broth. Like, use your judgment based on the size of the pan, but I'm going to be covering it, and I want it to kind of steam a little bit just for 5 minutes. I'm also going to add in the tomatoes, just putting them in around the pan, about a dozen or more. I think this might be a little more than a dozen that I have here, and these should cook down nicely too. So I'm going to add these in. This is going to cook for about 5 minutes just to get good, really kind of like, that'll be, the broccoli will be good. It won't be overcooked. We're going to be cooking it a little more. So again, I'm just going to cover it, and I'm going to put the timer for 5 minutes, and then